90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Star Sophie Sierra doesn't have any photos of or with Rob Warne on Instagram, and there is a shocking reason behind her decision not to post about her husband. Sophie is a 25-year-old woman who grew up in Spain but relocated to her native London soon after. Sophie was living in the UK when she met Rob, who was then living in Los Angeles. Sophie flew to LA after 2 months of talking to Rob and proposed to him so they could get a K-1 visa for her to move to the US for good. Sophie came from a troubled past. Her Jamaican father and white mom weren't together. Claire was a drug addict when Sophie was little. Sophie had to look after her mother and not the other way around. When Sophie grew up, she wanted a family that could be happy and whole. She kept thinking she could be able to resolve her differences with Rob and save their marriage. Moreover, divorcing Rob would mean she had to go back home. However, Sophie and Rob aren't divorced yet in 2024, so why isn't he there in any of her Instagram photos? Sophie was thankful for the experiences she went through growing up because it was those experiences that helped her meet Rob. Sophie had taken an interest in mixed-race men and followed a page on Instagram that featured such men. She saw Rob's profile on the page. He was the only man on the page that she'd actually thought of following. While Rob was used to getting a lot of attention from women on social media, Sophie's Instagram photos caught her attention. They got on a video call the first day. They started chatting in DMs and spoke for 8 hours straight. Sophie grew up in Spain and lived in the lap of luxury thanks to her wealthy grandfather. While she couldn't exactly describe how her grandpa was so wealthy, he had given her the most lavish life as she went to private schools, wore designer brands, and flew to exotic countries. However, Sophie became independent when she turned 17. She even started waitressing so she could afford an apartment. Sophie was a full-time content creator when she met Rob, and thanks to her popularity because of 90 Day Fiancé Season 10 and IKEA, Sophie currently has over 209 followers. Sophie was 23 years old when she first starred in Season 10. She was shown browsing through the racks at a fashion boutique picking out her next stylish outfit. Sophie said that she did fashion modeling and content creating for work, just like social media things. She didn't have to stay in one place and would go wherever, and she would always be working. Sophie's IG feed is extremely curated and only features her, not even her friends. She seems to want to keep her reality TV life and fashion creator life separate, and hence Rob being there doesn't make sense. Sophie and Rob's first ever 90 Day Fiancé episode was the Season 10 premiere. The show first aired on October 8, 2023. Interestingly, Rob and Sophie were married way back in 2022 and had already filmed 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. 8. Sophie moved out of Rob's apartment in May 2023, according to InTouch. It's possible that Sophie posted about Rob when they were together, but she decided to archive or delete all of their photos together once they separated, and that's why her feed only has her own pictures since fans saw her IG account in October 2023. Like many other 90 Day Fiancé cast members, Sophie could be playing mind games with fans. While they are already under contract to not reveal spoilers about their storyline on social media, stars also like to tease their relationship status to make their storylines more exciting. For instance, Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo have reportedly split since December 2023 when he kicked her out for allegedly cheating on her, but Jasmine still wished Gino a happy anniversary in June 2024. Sophie could be doing the opposite and indirectly telling fans she's single with her solo posts.